Hello, welcome to Winburn.
Hola, bienvenidos a la escuela Winburn.
Bonjour tout le monde, bienvenue à Winburn. À la prochaine.
Hello, I'm Mike Hill and I'm honored to be the principal of Winburn Middle School. We are so excited to share the great things going on at our school. Our staff is extremely passionate and committed to providing our students the very best educational opportunities possible. In our school, we are here to celebrate each student and to serve our Winburn community and family. Over 25 nations are represented at Winburn Middle School. Our diversity, compassion, rich history, and vibrant culture make our school a special place. We are truly a community school. Our guiding principles ensure all warriors are successful and ready to be productive members of the school community. Each day, we ask our students to persevere, own their actions, work hard, express empathy, and respect themselves and others.
PBIS is the positive reinforcement and intervention with students and rewarding their positive behaviors. That was one of the things that we started many years ago here at Winburn, and over the years we kept building on it, and it grew to the point where this past year Winburn was rewarded the gold status with PBIS for reaching that level, but it's the positive rewards. Not so much focusing on those negative behaviors, but modeling for students what that looks like, and by them seeing their peers being rewarded for that kind of behavior, it encourages that type of behavior to continue.
Second Steps is our social emotional learning platform at Winburn. It gives students the opportunity to learn more than just reading, writing, and arithmetic. We teach them to cope with everyday decisions, everyday situations, and to make better decisions when they're confronted with difficult situations.
I was full of hatred and I couldn't control myself, honestly being a bad student. So when I started learning Second Step, it helped me grow my mindset, helped me get more mature, and honestly a better person. My teachers were so helpful. I really appreciate them because they helped me pass through the year.
I can be really upfront and real with students and tell them how real life, real world really works, and how all of this information, SEL, they might not see that they need it now, but will help them later on in their adult life.
Restorative practices can include everything, including affective questions. It's a different way of processing the situation with the student. Instead of being accusatory, it's more getting to the heart of what happened, how they've impacted others. So restorative practices also includes community building with things such as check-in circles that can be used in the classroom at the beginning of class or at the beginning of the week to see how students are doing. It can be used at the end of the week to see how the week's gone for them, if they need anything before the weekend. It can also be used to review academic content before students leave the classroom. Maybe it could be an exit slip strategy where students have to talk about one thing they learned during the class that period. It's nice to use those community building activities so that students feel like they're a part of Winburn after they're here. They get to know other students. The teachers get to know the students as well. The nice thing about restorative practices is that they can also be used with staff. They could be used in a faculty meeting, as a check-in at the beginning to see how everybody's been that week, or maybe a check-out at the end to see if people have any questions or concerns, leaving the meeting. So it's not just a change in the culture in terms of how we approach students, but it's also a change in how we interact with one another, which is great.
Winburn Middle School is a community, it's a family, and a big component of restorative practices is that community building piece. And so here at Winburn, it's so important for us, for everyone, including our students and our staff, to feel like they're seen, to feel like they're heard, and to feel like they are a part of the Winburn community and the Winburn family.
We were nervous when they were going to come here, but once they got here, the experience they had here was a lot better than what we assumed it would be. There's a really good team of administrators and teachers who worked really hard to make sure both of our kids were successful here at Winburn. The people who work here really care, and you can really tell.
We say, once a warrior, always a warrior. And that holds true. I got to come and see the camaraderie, how dedicated we are to helping the kids be successful on the next level and at this level. And just being able to help mold young people and send them in the right direction. That's the greatest way I think of I'm able to give back. You know, it's sort of full circle for me because I walk these halls and I walk the neighborhood. It's just part of my fabric.
We've had a really great 6th grade experience at Winburn and have found it to be a great school because all of the teachers and support staff have been open to accepting my daughter as she is and evaluating her progress. Even during the pandemic and virtual learning, there was constant communication and contact about her progress and her well-being. Her academic performance indicated that she might have been an unidentified gifted and talented student, and so she's been invited to participate in the program for the rest of her middle school years with support to get her lined up to continue into high school. I was very impressed to see that here at Winburn for our 6th grade year.
The Gifted and Talented program at Winburn, it's been here for quite a while. It actually was started here at Winburn. It's a program where we bring in students who have qualified as gifted and talented in 3 areas: math, reading, and intellectual ability.
Within the GTAP program, we have found that it really does feel like a little family for these kiddos and their families. I think it's really important to know that what we have experienced has been a really rigorous program with a perfect amount of support.
They had really high expectations for you and they never lowered those, and that really helped you have some motivation, and it just helped you really be professional. The teachers are just really awesome. How much they just talked to me and they were there for me. I just really felt like the teachers were awesome.
This is truly the most diverse school I have ever had the opportunity to work at. We have students who their cultural backgrounds are from Europe, Asia, Africa, as well as all of the Americas. And it really is a place where kids get to experience really more of what the world is like. It really is amazing to see all the different cultural influences that come in.
I feel like it's a big family because I keep in contact with a lot of the teachers that I had from 6th grade until now. And it kind of like drove me to be a better me, if you know how I was from the beginning until now.
The thing that makes Winburn so great for students is we have a really great staff. We have some of the best teachers I've ever worked with. They're great mentors. I learned so much from them, and I think so do our kids. We also offer a lot of opportunities for our students outside of the classroom. So yes, obviously we're academic focused, but we have a lot of clubs and sports. I do volleyball and yearbook and all the things, and it's so much fun. So they get to know their teachers outside of school as well. I've always felt at home here at Winburn, so yeah, I love the kids. They care so much. The teachers care so much. So I've always loved it here. I feel welcomed.
Myself and all of my siblings went to Winburn Junior High. My sister became the home economics teacher here, Mrs. Tammy Bird Jones. I think what helps make Winburn the great place that it is definitely the Youth Services Center that is located here. And in addition to that, just all of the community partners that participate in making Winburn a wonderful place. I believe that Winburn gives people a sense of pride because once a Winburn warrior, always a warrior.
Winburn is family. Our hope is that every student, every family, every staff member, and our Winburn community is proud of our neighborhood school. It is a great place to learn and work. We are just getting started. And remember, once a warrior, always a warrior.